A Harlingen woman is looking for help. She says that her daughter's allergies are keeping her from school. Now her daughter's grades are struggling, and she says the district isn't offering any help. So she reached out to 5 on Your Side for help. Channel 5's Gabriela Garza joins us now with more.
One day we found a huge metal grid.
Cynthia Chapa dedicates her life to her daughter.
I am a single mother, and I do the best that I can with Chelsea.
Chapa tells us that her 12-year-old loves math. These days it becomes one of her hardest subjects.
On one of them, she does have a very, very low score, and that is very concerning because it's something she's never seen, neither her or I have ever seen.
Chapa says her daughter's health has always been a concern.
She's allergic to basically mainly all the grasses here. It's just a list of, and the list goes on over here.
Chapa says her daughter's allergies are now affecting her learning. She decided to look for other options through her doctor. Chapa says he suggested her daughter stay home.
He asked me if that was something I was wanting to do, and I stated if it would help her, definitely. And so he went ahead and had a letter written stating that he was recommending homebound services.
For the last 8 weeks, Chapa's been picking up her daughter's assignments and helping her complete them.
At this moment, at this time, she's having really difficulty understanding. She just needs a little push, a little instructional time from a teacher.
Chapa learned about a U.S. Department of Education's 504 plan.
Mr. Sanchez, the Coakley Middle School teacher, is the one that stated that she may need that type of service.
Section 504 is an anti-discrimination and civil rights model from the U.S. Department of Education. It requires that the needs of students who have disabilities be met and are equal to students who are not disabled. This can include any major life activity such as walking, seeing, and hearing. Chapa says she reached out to Shannon Reina, dyslexia and 504 specialists from Harlingen Consolidated School District about this plan.
Called me back, stated that she didn't feel Chelsea needed the services.
We reached out to Reina. We were told she was out of the office today, so we spoke to Brianna Vela, coordinator of marketing services for Harlingen CISD, to find out what the qualifications are for students who need the 504 plan. Vela wouldn't go on camera but released this statement. It reads in part, HCISD works with each family and follows all processes to ensure the needs of every child are met. For the 504 plan, this includes gaining consent from the parents to work with doctors and school district personnel to complete the proper evaluation. Chapa says her daughter may not be sitting at the desk in a classroom, but she is still putting in the same effort.
She just needs that little bit of assistance.
Chapa tells us she plans to meet with Reina later this week. We will continue to follow Chapa's story and keep you updated. In Harlingen, Gabriela Garza, Channel 5 News at 6.
And we wanted to take a closer look at the U.S. Department of Education's 504 plan. This is a Channel 5 News Extra. According to the Section 504 plan, an identified student is a student who has a physical or mental impairment that substantially limits one or more major life activities, has a record of having such an impairment, or is regarded as having such an impairment. Major life activities also include the operation of a major bodily function as follows: the operation of a major bodily function including but not limited to functions of the immune system, normal cell growth, digestive, bowel, bladder, neurological, brain, respiratory, circulatory, endocrine, and reproductive function.